I picked up a brand new set of Toughbuilt Sawhorses, the C700s, and I just finished unboxing one of them, and I'm just sitting here looking at some of the features and playing around with it. I've never had a good set of Sawhorses ever. I've always used either homemade wooden ones or the plastic foldable ones, and those have all worked okay throughout the years, but I just wanted to get something that was a good quality and a good set, and that had some built-in features that a lot of the plastic ones don't have. So we'll just go over some of the specs real fast, which are right. I still got all the labels and everything on them. So you can see there, if you're using two of them, it'll hold 2,600 pounds, or 1,300 if it's just the one. And it holds different materials on the outriggers. And it's got support for a piece of plywood here, I'll show you in a minute. But these outriggers, these are pretty handy, or going to be handy. It's got this lever right here. Fold that out, and then it allows you to adjust these in and out. And it is marked or stamped down here. Let's see if I can get in just right. So you can see on the end there, it's for a 4x4 and a 2x4. And then right at the very edge, you might not be able to see, but it says storage. So it's in the storage position right now. So you slide it out. There's your position for a 2x4, you know, lock it down with that lever, and then all the way out for your 4x4 post. And then just flip that over, and it's secured. And you just slip your post right in there. And it also has this flip out piece here, and it has two positions. It'll go there or there. And you can see also it's stamped right in. So you can set a 2x4 on there, and then rest a piece of something sacrificial on the top, and then run a piece of ply on top. And then the 2x4, got one here, will sit there like that. And then you put whatever down here, piece of rigid foam for a sacrificial piece, and then run your piece of plywood right across the top of this 2x4. And that'll keep your plywood up off the deck. So when you're coming through and cutting with your saw, you won't hit your sawhorse. So that's pretty cool. Then you just you go to store it. That piece will flip down automatically, and you just lock it down for storage. And on the legs, it's got all these markings. Again, it's stamped, and it goes 1 through 8. Right on the, it's hard to see, but there's an 8 mark there. So it'll go, I don't know how high that's sitting right now. Should have brought out my measuring tape, but I didn't. But it's about waist height, and I'm roughly about 5'9". Now down here, it has these fold out pieces, and I'll kind of show you in the picture the weight it will hold and kind of what it's for. So you can flip these down, you know, one on each side, same deal. Then you can drop a piece of plywood in there, and that'll get it up off the ground so you can make your cuts with it. And I thought those were pretty handy and simple thing. simple addition to add, which Toughbuilt did. So I thought that was handy and well thought out. Same with the outrigger situation here on both sides, obviously. On top, get rid of that 2x4 there, sorry. It's got your carrying handle, and it's got some grip tape on either side. And then whenever you go to store this, it'll tell you, like when I go to put it away, I fold up these legs and there'll be a button that'll pop into here. And then when you go to open it, when you go to use it, it's got a button over here that once the legs are in place, you'll see a button here. So when you go to open it, you press this button in, let your legs come down, and then your second one, same thing. Press in the button, let your legs come down. Then when you go to put it away, it's the opposite. You start on this end first, and then you close up this end. And on the back, there's, let's see if I can get the right angle here without tripping over something. You got these fold down pieces here where they're just sitting there, and they don't just fall open. You gotta lift up and then let it drop. And same thing on the other side, lift up, let it drop, and now you can run whatever piece of 2x4 or whatever you're cutting, run it along there, support it on these, and allow you to make your cut. Lift it up off the ground for you so you're not cutting on the ground. So I think that's about all the features that it has. So I'm gonna probably go outside here, take the other one out of the box and set it up. Maybe run a couple of 2x4s between the two of them, and maybe drop a piece of ply on it just see what it looks like. All right, I got them set up outside. Ran a couple 2x4s between the two horses on the supports. Just dropped a piece of plywood on there, just as an example. And that's pretty much it. I'd say when you're setting them up, try to set them up so that when you set them up, these plywood supports are on your outside, so if you go to use them, they're not on the inside. But yeah, pretty cool. I like them. So anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Later.